Video number Grice. It's not a real number, but it was my attempt at a foreign sounding 3. It probably means 30 in some country. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if this is annoying, having 3 videos in your feed from the same person on the same day. But do subscriptions work anymore? I don't know. I just was in the bath and I was going to shave my head because I'm one of those people that is voluntarily bald. But I couldn't be bothered in the end. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. The video is about the other channel, Stuart Explores, and the van. I was talking about the van before, and I thought, you know what? To get the van up and running, because the van works. Obviously, it's quite a nice van. It's quite a modern van. But to get some use out of it and do a Stuart Explores video, I can just buy some cheap bits and be up and running. We're talking like sleeping bag and a bucket kind of setup. So I've just been looking at Amazon and I've got myself just under £100 for a mattress, like a foldable mattress that can single bed chair thing, just like a foam thing. A sleeping bag, like a 2-season sleeping bag, and a kettle and stove with 4 bottles of gas combination. So we're not talking anything luxurious. We're talking roughing it in the back of a metal box. Now, if you've seen any of the videos on my other channel, you'll see that I've insulated the van for heat and for cold. I have changed the grill on it. I've taken the bulkhead out of it. I fitted a curtain in between where the bulkhead was. So I've done some very, very basic alterations to it. I think I've even recorded one of these videos from the front of the van when I was going to work one morning, I think. Pretty sure I have. So I was thinking to go for the whole, bucket and... I'm not going to take a bucket really, but you know what I mean, like the bare essentials. And I'm thinking of going to Keswick, which is about an hour's drive away from here. Now, there is a car park towards the Surprise View area. And you've got the National Trust car park for Surprise View at the top. Now, obviously, that's patrolled and parked for night. The marshals kind of move you on. They do say that it's pretty rare, but I'm not interested in that particular car park. I'm interested in the one that's right at the very bottom when you first turn up to Surprise View. It's literally opposite Lake Derwentwater, and there's a little wooden pier that goes right out into the water. I've slept in that car park before with Jamie, my mate, my Bezzy mate, when we were doing his sort of... Before he got married, I was his best man, and it was kind of a mini pre-stag do where it was just me and him. He had a Vauxhall Astra at the time before he had his Transit, and we did like a little picnic, like barbecue on the waterside, and we slept in his van, in his car. I think we got about 2 to 3 hours sleep, and the next day we did a little bit of driving around the lakes and stuff, and then went home and slept like a log because we didn't get much in the car. You're talking reclining the seat, nothing covering the windows. I forget what time of year it was, but it was not the easiest sleep I've ever had and not the most comfortable. But with the bits that I've bought or I'm going to buy, I think I should be able to get out this weekend. I've blown the dust off the drone, and I'm going to take that with me. I'm going to do a little sweeping drone shot of the water, and my goal is to just get there, wandered out of the water's edge, do a little bit of videoing, give you a bit of maybe one of these from there. But the whole point is to do the Stuart Explores video, have a night's sleep of some kind, hopefully uninterrupted. Is the middle of nowhere kind of, and that car park is tucked away. Get up early, make myself a coffee with the kettle and stove on the little pier. Get a drone shot of the morning as well, just to sort of show you the surround. It's beautiful around there. Could potentially drive up to the top and show you the top of Surprise View. There is a really old little bridge as well, Ashness Bridge it's called, which is part way up. Could drive up there. It's quite narrow, but the van will fit. The van's not huge at the end of the day, is it? Park up at the top and just have a bit of a neb in the morning before everybody gets up. I tend to wake up between 6 and 7, so that's what I'm thinking. At the minute, do something with the van before you actually convert it fully. That way, when you do convert it, you'll fully appreciate it. I am still I still need to book off 2 or 3 days to go down to Essex to see my mate Paul, stay in the campsite that he stays in. He's a full-time van lifer, and I need to get down there. Trouble is, I need to give 4 weeks' notice for annual leave at work, which is a bit of a pain. So I don't know when that's going to happen. Every time I plan on doing it, it gets moved back a little bit. However, I am going to need these essentials, this mattress, sleeping bag, maybe not so much the stove on a campsite, but I think once I've got them, I've got them. And then on the weekends that I'm free, like next weekend, I am going to do a little bit of video with my dad next weekend. I've got some questions from RDS that I want to fire at him. So I don't know when is best to do it, but I think if I order these bits, get them to come to mum and dad, go and pick them up, and then get myself out there this weekend and do some camping. And I think when I've done it once, I'll be like, I really like this. This is the whole reason I got rid of the little convertible car, which I love dearly, to get the van. Me and Jamie stayed in his van about 3 times, I think, and it was just so nice. It's, first of all, you're in a different environment. You're not sort of at a computer, at a TV, at a screen. Obviously have the cameras and document it. I don't really see that as screen time. I won't be spending all night on my phone or my computer or on YouTube watching videos either, because I'll just be. There's something about when you're outside at night in your little metal box, which is your van, and you just with nature. And when you buy that water as well, it's a massive expanse of water, as down water. Could even swim in it. I don't know how cold that would be, but the pier is really accessible. You're talking about a minute, less than 2 minutes from where I park the van to the water's edge. And if I take enough stuff with me, I could go for a bit of a dip, maybe. Maybe that's been a bit too enthusiastic, but hopefully this weekend I'll be doing some of these videos from there. Now, probably won't be uploading them from there. Be a big hit on data that, but the main thing will be the Stuart Explores channel. It'd be quite cool doing a video where I can hit multiple camera angles and do it properly, the way, edit up a good video. Never going to edit on here, obviously, but on that channel, I absolutely would. So do a bit of a combination of a couple of journaly vlogs down there and an overall video, including some shots from the sky. And the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced I'm going to do it. So that's something to look forward to. And obviously, with being off work today, Monday, I'll just be at work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's the bank holiday weekend. Now, the Lake District will be busy at the weekend, obviously, but that's not going to stop me. I do think it will be quite a good little test of the van for temperatures, etc. Now, obviously, when I stayed in Jamie's van, it was the depth of winter. I think it was -8. It was cold. One night, out of the times we stayed out in it, the diesel heater didn't work, or we ran out of battery or something, and it was freezing. I think at the moment it's the opposite. It'll be too hot. But saying that, it's cooled down quite a lot. We're talking like 18-degree days and stuff at the minute. So I think, again, I keep harping on about it, but September, I know we're still in August at the minute, but this time, the onset of autumn, the transition from summer to autumn is epic. I'll be able to take the camera as well, the mirrorless, which I've not used for a while, the R8, whoops, or some dental floss, and get some nice stills, because this is a belter. There's a 35mm on here with stabilisation. The body on this particular camera, because it's quite a cheap one, doesn't have stabilisation. But I would get some nice stills. Take this little tracking camera with me because it's my favourite, and also the Action 6 and probably the Action 5 Pro because it's my time-lapse camera. It's just a bit of a spare camera. I don't really know, it doesn't really fit into anything, so I usually just stick it on a roof and do a little time-lapse with it. So I'm really, the more I talk to you about it, you being me, because no one's going to watch this far, the more excited I am about it. I am going to go camping at the weekend. It's going to be epic. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you again. I'm not going to be doing 3 videos a day. It's just that with Sarah going home today, I'm kind of, the house is, we've been together for so long, all week, since last Thursday, that it's just the house is empty. So I'm kind of just milling around, moping about, and I just don't know what to do. And I think that would be a really good, a good little side quest. So I've got to get the gear, get it delivered, get it collected, make sure the van's okay to stay in, which it is pretty much. I'll probably do one of these little videos in the van this week, so you can have a bit of a, you can see, because again, anyone that subs to this, you won't necessarily have seen the Stuart Explores channel, so you get a little tour of the van at some point. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of camping out in the van for the first time properly, with the basics, and just that vision of, fingers crossed, looking at the weather, it's going to be pretty nice. A very early morning, bit of mist on the water, get the drone up, get a brew on the go. Be nice, that. I really do think that would be nice. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so I'll stop spamming you now. We'll go back to minimum of 1 video, probably 2. But again, that's just because I'm on my own now, and it's just like, I like talking to you, you know. I do like talking to you. Anyway, enough waffling. That's the plan. I'm going to switch you off from my ear, and I will catch you bright and early in the morning. Goodbye.